and welcome back to Reading to Write. I am unofficially participating in NaNoWriMo. I don't know if you know about this or if you're interested in it, but NaNoWriMo has a stance on AI that I don't agree with. They've also had some other controversies throughout the years that I just don't really want to touch. So I will not be participating. Hi, baby, you gotta stay in the window, I'm sorry. I will not be participating in the organization's NaNoWriMo competition. I won't be using their website or anything like that, but I will be doing my own Write Every Day challenge. For those of you who don't know, NaNoWriMo stands for National Novel Writing Month, and it is done every November. The official goal through the NaNoWriMo challenge is to write 50,000 words. For anybody who's interested, my history with NaNoWriMo is I participated officially using their website from 2021 to 2023, but I have been tracking my own writing statistics since 2019. So for me, really the only two metrics that I care about are the amount of days that I write in a month and my word count per day. The best I ever did was in 2021 when I did the challenge for the first time. I wrote 23,630 words. I wrote 22 days, and then I burned out so hard that I really couldn't write very well for the next 2 years. I think at the time I was just doing too much. I had just started a new job. We were just traveling again for the first year after COVID, and I was trying to do this challenge and it just completely made me crash. So I struggled for 2 years really to write. So when I did the challenge last year, my only goal was to write every single day of the month. I didn't care how much I wrote, I didn't care what I wrote, I just wanted to write every single day, which I succeeded. I wrote 13,000 words through last November, and it did put me back to where I was back in 2020, which has been my best writing year overall. I wrote 108,000 words in the entire year. And now I feel like this year in 2024 is the first year where I've really been on top of writing again. So we'll see how much I actually do manage to complete. There's a couple of days left in October, and I do track my writing stats from November to October just because NaNoWriMo is kind of the kickoff month, I feel like. So that is going to be my goal for this November, is to just write every single day of the month. My secondary goal is I would also like to finish the first draft of the project that I've been working on, which if you saw my video a couple videos ago, I talked a little bit about it. Today, my goal is to do some prep work to get ready to be able to just focus on writing for all of November. If you did watch my video where I talked about this and I was filling out the calendar for the school year, I realized that there were some chapters that I needed to add in based on some of the holiday world building that I had done. So right now what I'm doing with this is I've gone back to the beginning, and I finally started using the little planner that I bought, which I am so happy that I got this because the notes section, this part of the planner where you can write in notes for the week, has been super helpful in just knowing where everybody is and what day it is. And I actually because I started using this, reading through what I've already written in the book, I realized that 2 events between 2 chapters were a lot closer together than I realized because I just didn't know what day the first event was on. So they literally happened back to back. So I was able to go and edit that. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm currently on chapter 7. I'm not making any major edits, just little things like the date change for those 2 events. And I'm just trying to get up to the chapter where I'm going to have to insert a new chapter of an event that needs to happen on one of these holidays. So that's it for the introduction of this video. If you have any prep work to do for NaNoWriMo, please get it and join me while I read through what I've done so far and make notes in my little planner. Yeah, let's get to prepping. Alright, so I'm about to take a bit of a break right now. I've gotten up to chapter 9, which only gets me into like the first week of actual classes. We just got past the orientation week for all new students and students returning, so that's pretty great. I think I have 17 chapters like written, so at least half of them I don't really have to do a lot of editing for to get in the new like holiday scene, so that's pretty awesome. I just made some pumpkin spice chai and I ate one of the cookies that I made over this weekend with some friends. We did the flood icing decorations for some Halloween sugar cookies. They taste really, really great. So I'm gonna eat now and take a little bit of a break, and then we'll get back to it to see where the first new chapter is that I actually have to insert into the book. Alright, so I've gotten about halfway through what I've written already, which is in the middle of chapter 10, and I'm still in the first week of actual classes, which is good. It means that I don't have to do as much editing of what I've already worked on as I thought I would. I do have a couple holidays coming up pretty soon, 2 weeks as far as the book timeline goes, so hopefully in another chapter or two, I know I start to kind of like summarize what the first couple weeks are like. This has been a lot of like setup and, you know, world building and that kind of stuff. So hopefully soon I'll get to the chapters that I'm going to need to add in before I go back to the end of where I have gotten to right now. It's getting pretty late in the afternoon and I do have some other stuff that I have to do today, so I am going to stop this for now. I have a couple more days before NaNoWriMo starts. By the time that this video goes up, I will hopefully have finished it all and be prepared to just start writing on the first day of November. As far as this prep vlog goes, I'm gonna end it here. So I hope if you joined me that you were productive in your preparations and you enjoyed my process. Please let me know what your November goals are, if they are related to NaNoWriMo or you're just making some up for yourself. I would love to hear what you are trying to accomplish in November. Yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for hanging out with me and see you next time.